The Money in the Bank briefcase is one of the most storied items in WWE history. After cashing it in, superstars have gone on to win world titles and kickstart Hall of Fame careers. So today on Captain Cardiac, we will be celebrating these superstars as we rank the top 5 Money in the Bank match winners. At number 5, we have Dolph Ziggler. Now, after cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase, his World Heavyweight Championship reign was nothing short of disappointing. But the main thing I like to look at when evaluating who the best Money in the Bank briefcase holder is, it's how much they were elevated while holding the briefcase. And just that happened to Dolph Ziggler. He used the briefcase as a huge catapult from being a mid-card heel managed by Vicky Guerrero with a lot of potential to being someone that fans were clamoring to see as World Heavyweight Champion. His run as Mr. Money in the Bank was nothing short of entertaining, as he ditched Vicky Guerrero and formed a stable with his girlfriend AJ Lee and bodyguard Big E Langston. These guys caused all sorts of mischief on WWE TV from late 2012 throughout 2013. Dolph experienced many memorable moments throughout his run, such as defeating John Cena in a ladder match. Okay, it was a tainted victory, but it was a victory over John Cena nonetheless. The highlight of his time as Mr. Money in the Bank, without a doubt, occurred on the Raw after WrestleMania 29. The writing was on the wall, and it was only a matter of time until he cashed in. He came out to a thunderous ovation, took advantage of Alberto Del Rio's injured leg, and hit a zigzag to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and the crowd exploded. Whenever I watch this moment, I can't help but smile. Dolph would surely be higher on this list if his World Heavyweight Championship reign lasted longer, but it was a highly entertaining run nonetheless. At number 4 is The Miz. He's on this list for largely the same reason as Dolph, as his run with the briefcase is what helped him become a main eventer. His reign with the briefcase started out with The Miz aligning himself with Alex Riley to form a very shifty heel combo. And The Miz garnered an incredibly high amount of heel heat throughout this time. Even after he lost his US title in embarrassing fashion to Daniel Bryan, his momentum remained unaffected. The Miz ended up cashing in on Randy Orton to become the WWE Champion and was honestly one of the company's best heels in 2011. Everyone over the age of 12 loved him, and everyone under the age of 12 absolutely despised him. The Miz did eventually lose his WWE title to John Cena at Extreme Rules 2011, and while he hasn't tasted World Championship gold since, he has now blossomed into one of WWE's most reliable mid-carders. At number 3 is CM Punk. CM Punk was by far the hardest person to rank on this list. He arguably should be number 1 since he's the only person to win 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. But with the exception of the Jeff Hardy feud, both of his cash-ins produced disappointing World Heavyweight Championship reigns. So I decided to stick him in the middle at 3. His first run was very uneventful. He cashed in on Edge right after an attack from Batista to win the title. Like I mentioned earlier, his first reign was disappointing. The most infamous part of his reign was when he wasn't even properly beaten to lose his title, as Randy Orton attacked him right before the championship scramble match at Unforgiven 2008, which kayfabe injured him and stopped him from being able to defend his title. It looked like WWE had given up on CM Punk, but fortunately they didn't, as he won Money in the Bank the very next year at WrestleMania 25. His second try at being Mr. Money in the Bank proved to be much better than the first. Punk cashed in on an exhausted Jeff Hardy at Extreme Rules 2009, which kickstarted one of the most intense feuds of that year. 2 people from 2 completely different walks of life clashed, and this was definitely worthy of Jeff Hardy's last feud until his return at WrestleMania 33. So while CM Punk's first Money in the Bank win largely led to nothing, his second reign definitely redeemed him. You also can't deny how important it is that he won the Money in the Bank briefcase twice. At number 2, we have the Architect, Seth Rollins. This guy was so much fun to watch as the Authority's golden boy. His feud with Dean Ambrose was wildly entertaining, especially with that exceptional Hell in a Cell match. We don't talk about the end. But who doesn't remember Dean stealing Seth's Money in the Bank briefcase and returning it to him only for Seth Rollins to get sprayed in the face by green slime? I'm willing to bet 99% of you guys have seen this picture. Seth's time holding the briefcase was pretty good, but his cash-in was phenomenal. During the main event of WrestleMania 31 between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, the WWE Universe's disappointment growing at the fact that Roman Reigns was gonna win the WWE title. Until Seth Rollins came sprinting down to the ring, dished out some curb stomps, and won the WWE World Heavyweight title in the heist of the century. Wow. At that time, Seth Rollins was only the third heel to win at the main event of WrestleMania in its 30-plus year history. Seth's cash-in has to be the best of all time, and made me consider putting him at number 1. But it was clear that number 1 had to be Edge. It would be a crime to put anyone except Edge at the top spot. He won the inaugural Money in the Bank ladder match. Then, after holding the briefcase for 280 days, he cashed in his contract at New Year's Revolution on John Cena, right after John Cena just went through a grueling Elimination Chamber match, which helped Edge win the WWE title. This win elevated the Rated R superstar in every way possible. His time as a power couple with Lita and the ensuing feud with John Cena was the stuff of legends. But Edge's Money in the Bank success does not stop there. On the May 7th edition of Raw, he defeated Mr. Kennedy to win his second Money in the Bank briefcase. Also, let's give a quick honorable mention to Mr. Kennedy. The guy was originally going to hold the briefcase all the way until WrestleMania, which, yes please. Then when Undertaker, who was the World Heavyweight Champion at the time, got injured, they needed to take the title off him, so they decided to move up Mr. Kennedy's cash-in. But guess what? Then Mr. Kennedy got injured, so he had to lose and give the briefcase to Edge. He was so close to grabbing the brass ring. But anyway, back to the video. Edge cashed in on Undertaker to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge's 2 Money in the Bank cash-ins really showed why Edge is called the ultimate opportunist and paved way for, hands down, one of the best WWE superstars of the 2000s. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe for more videos just like this one. And please comment down below who your favorite Money in the Bank winner is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye, guys.